Hello and welcome to What to Play Dice Games. In this video, I will introduce 7 different dice games that are easy to learn and fun to play. This video will just give a brief breakdown for the dice games. You can find the full video tutorial for each of the games mentioned in the Dice Games playlist on the Gather Together Games channel. That is linked to in this video's description. The playlist also includes additional dice games that you can learn and enjoy. First up is the game Straight Shooter. The object of the game is to be the first player to score 100 points. Points are scored by rolling 6 dice and being rewarded based on the sequence of numbers rolled. A sequence that starts with a 1 will score points. The longer the sequence, the more points are scored. Next up is the game Ship Captain Crew. The object of the game is to roll a ship, captain, crew, and highest cargo. The ship is represented by a 6, the captain by a 5, the crew by a 4. The remaining 2 dice are known as the cargo. Each player gets up to 3 rolls on a turn. The player with the highest cargo total wins. Next is the game Pig. The object of the game is to be the first player to 100 points. Points are scored by rolling a 2 through 6 on the die and avoiding rolling a 1. The number rolled is the amount scored. Players can roll as many times as they want each turn, but if they roll a 1, all the points accumulated on that turn are lost. Next is the game Left, Center, Right. The object of the game is to be the last player still with a token. Tokens will move around based on the dice numbers rolled. For each 4 rolled, a token is passed to the left. For each 5 rolled, a token is placed into the center. For each 6 rolled, a token is passed to the right. Rolls of a 1, 2, or 3 are safe and no tokens are moved. Next is the game Midnight. The object of the game is to win the middle pot of chips by rolling the highest score compared to the other players. Players must roll a 1 and a 4 in order to be able to score. With a 1 and a 4, a player's score is the total amount on the remaining 4 dice. The best score possible is 24. Next is the game Liar's Dice. The object of this game is to correctly bet on the amount of dice rolled in a certain number, or correctly challenge a previous player's bet. A bet consists of an amount and a number. So a bet of 6 threes means that players believe out of all the dice rolled, at least 6 of them are threes. Being able to read other players and calculate odds will help you win this game. Last is the game Farkle. The object of the game is to score more points than your opponents. Points are scored based on different dice combinations. On a turn, players will roll 6 dice. As long as at least one of the dice rolled scores points, you can choose to continue rolling or bank your points. At least one scoring die must be kept after each roll in order to continue your turn. I hope one or more of these games has captured your interest and you're excited to get the dice out and start rolling. You can find the full video tutorial for each of the games mentioned through the link in this video's description. Thanks for watching!